Meet more business owners. Okay, so it looks like it's streaming now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you everyone for being here. My name is Neil Schneider. I'm the founder of Go Local Arizona. Go Local Arizona is a small business organization that's dedicated to helping small business owners like you meet new customers, meet other business owners, increase your networking ability, and just generally overall assist small business owners with advocacy and advancing the mantra of supporting local businesses in the community. We are trying a new feature today called Spotlight, and it jolted me a little bit when my face showed up on Spotlight. So be ready for that. But Jessica Labrizzi of Rapid Rooter Plumbing is my co-host today, and she's graciously offered to help us with the Spotlight feature. I think that it makes you bigger while you're speaking in order, depending on what setting you have your settings on. But for the recording, it should make your image a little bit bigger so that when we do display it on Facebook or other places, then people will be able to hear you or see you a little bit better, see who's speaking, and then hopefully help you get your message out a little bit better. So I appreciate you all being here. We have a lot of new faces today. Jessica, you can go ahead and close me out. What would you raise your hand, everyone that's new here today? Raise your hand. Okay, lots of new people. Very good. We have several new members of Go Local Arizona in the chat as well, and I will put those I'll put those in the chat so you can see who those businesses are. Additionally, I'll put in some dates and some events that are coming up, and also I encourage you to put your business information, your website, your email address, whatever you'd like to share. Maybe you want some more Instagram followers. Just feel free to put that in the chat throughout the entire discussion today. But mostly, I appreciate you committing and coming here today. This is a very big group, so we want to keep it moving as we go through. But the flow is what we do in the beginning of the meeting here is we go around the room and everyone gets to introduce themselves and tell us about your business. And, it's the basic things of the elevator speech. Tell us, your name and what you do, the name of your business. And then importantly, please tell us your service area so that we have an idea of what your service area is if you have one, or if you service the entire state, or if you're web-based or something like that. And then we always like to have a fun question. And that question is, what does your ideal Arizona weekend look like? Okay. I sent these questions out at 2 o'clock, approximately 2 o'clock. So if you were registered at that point, you'll have an email with that information. Make special note of the questions for the breakout because breakout number two, question B, is kind of a deep one, and there's some information you might want to click on and look at. You don't have to, but it might be helpful if you like to study things. But it's a question about personality, and I think it'll be real fun for the second group today. So definitely, and if you're not getting my emails, please let me know that as well. Private message me or send me an email or something like that. But I want to make sure you have that. So let me take a quick look here. So a couple of announcements are the upcoming events. Let me open the chat here. There will not be a Zoom meeting on February 19th. I will be on a sort of mini vacation, so we're going to skip that one. But the next in-person event is February the 25th at Rudy's Barbecue in Chandler. Trying to paste that in here now. That's from 5 to 7 p.m. So if you're in Chandler or know people who are in Chandler, please share that with them. It goes from 5 to 7 p.m. And it's our last event. Our January event was held in sort of the Arrowhead area, and we had our record number of people. We had like 42 people, so it was huge. The next one, another date to save if you're in the West Valley, or for everyone, the March event will be March the 25th, and it'll be most likely at the brand new Caldwell Barbecue, which is right in the heart of Old Town Peoria. So please put those 2 dates on your calendar so that you can join us and keep networking in person as well. Let's see. Please keep your microphones off and your cameras on. Microphones off just to keep the background noise down, which has been nice and quiet today. And of course, cameras on so we can see you. But I'll go around the big group. We'll do the personal introductions. And then when we're done with that, we'll break into 2 breakouts for 20 minutes each. So you'll be in a group with 3 or 4 people, and then there are some questions for discussion, and that's your chance just to get to know people a little bit more personal. And they have been very popular. And then at the very end, we'll come back and do a door prize, or a prize for sticking around to the very end. So I definitely would encourage you to do that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is start out with Jessica, since she's in my top left-handed corner. So Jessica, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Jessica Labreezy with Rapid Rooter Plumbing, and we've been in business since 1986. We do all residential and commercial plumbing, and we service valley-wide, but we prefer to be more in the North Phoenix, west side of town. Even going down to Buckeye's not too bad, but we prefer the west side of the I-17 as opposed to the east side, but we'll still travel anywhere. My ideal Arizona weekend would be just going for a nice long drive, far, far away, trying new local restaurants, and if the weather's permitted, going for a hike, because we live in the best state to hike the mountains around here. So
Very nice. Thank you so much, and thanks for helping out today.
you're welcome.
All right, Linda, we're going to go with you next, please.
Everyone, I'm Linda with Jerry's Mobile Auto Maintenance. We bring the auto maintenance to you at your home or work. We're based in Peoria, homegrown, and we service the West Valley, but we do go to some parts of the East Valley also. Oh, my ideal Arizona weekend, going camping. Just hitting in the RV and just going off grid.
Very good. And Linda's a regular here with her husband, but he must be out changing oil today, so
I'm
thank you
keeping
for
him
being here.
busy. Thanks.
Very good. Alan, would you go next, please?
Yeah, sure. My name is Alan Turner. I'm with Fairway Mortgage. We are a residential mortgage company. We're one of the largest mortgage banks in the country. So we do service all 50 states, and we do, all the loan programs you can think of. Just about anything that's available out there, we do. We do it all in-house, from originating, processing, underwriting, and funding. So that's my service area is all 50 states. And I would say my ideal weekend in Arizona, we do have a cabin up in Prescott. So anytime I get a chance to get away and get up there is definitely an ideal weekend, and get out of the heat during the summer, and just enjoy the cool winters if the road conditions allow, and just hang out.
Very nice. Thank you for being here today.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Kimberly, would you go next, please?
Sure. Hi, I'm Kim Adams. I am with Changing Lives Life Coaching. I have been a life coach now for about a year and a half. I partner with a local counselor here in Gilbert, Arizona. I service everyone globally. I actually have some clients in Canada, and I actually also had one in China. So it is great to service anyone wherever they can hop on virtually. And I would say we own a camper, love to camp, love to hike, love to be outdoors. So that would be my ideal weekend.
Very good. Thank you for being here. She is also a brand new member of Go Local Arizona, so thank you for that. Thank you for your support. Ed Bailey, would you go next, please?
Hi, everybody. Ed Bailey with Bailey Travel Ventures. Basically, I help you get your dream vacations accomplished, hopefully. What I like to do, the service area is I do have people local, but I also have customers across the United States as well. What I like to do on the weekend, we like to go hiking, camping slash.
Very good. Yep. If you need some travel plans to get away from working all the time, give Ed a call. Barbara, would you go next? A very famous name on Facebook.
Not so famous, but thank you. My name is Barbara. I'm a board certified holistic health practitioner and a PhD student in natural medicine and quantum energy. I have a deep passion for wellness rather than sick care. So I founded Revitalife to offer whole person healing. So the approach that I take is complete alignment and not just tracking down symptoms, just because root causes are so multifaceted and complicated at times. So I combine natural medicine, functional nutrition, energy-based therapies, aligned with biofeedback and herbal and aromatherapy support to address all layers of your health for vitality. The areas that I support, well, I'm in Phoenix, so for any in-person, you'd have to be probably close to there. Otherwise, I have a lot of virtual options as well. And fun things for me is hanging out with my shell baby crew and my fur baby crew and just snacking on some popcorn and having fun in the backyard.
What's a shell baby? Is that like a turtle?
I have a tortoise and a water turtle.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you for being here. Al Uretsky, would you go next, please?
Hey, good afternoon. It's Al with Estrella Publishing. We are West Valley's premier hyperlocal community magazines. Yes, for your neighbor, from your neighbors. We're printing the community magazines for 9 hyperlocal communities throughout the West Valley, from Estrella Mountain Ranch, Pebble Creek, Palm Valley, Litchfield Park, Barado, Vistancia, Trilogy, Sterling Grove, Cortabella, Marley Park. So if you're looking to reach residents in any of these communities, we have the direct marketing. We've been doing this for 16 years. We are not coupon clippers. We are not full of just ads. We're not envelopes. We are community magazines, but also a great opportunity to get your business in front of these residents. Printing 60,000 magazines a month with reaching over 150,000. Referral marketing is great, but you're not going to reach 150,000 plus readers every single month. Build your brand, build your recognition, and just get in front of people. Al with Estrella Publishing, we are West Valley's premier hyperlocal community magazines. Thanks, Neil.
Thank you. You should post all those cities or all those magazines locations in the chat, because that was a lot of them.
Shall do. Thank you.
Yeah, but first, can we do a quick photo?
Yep.
Al does our screenshot photo, so everyone just take a look at the camera really quick and do a quick wave, and he'll screenshot us.
Give me 2
Just give him
seconds.
or a thumbs up is good too. Yeah, I like that. Thumbs up.
30 seconds, 30 seconds. Wait.
Everybody hang on.
Get in there and let's go.
Oh, I like those thumbs ups popping up too. Those are fun.
All right, we're good to go. Thanks.
All right, so he will put that on Facebook, make your Facebook famous. Let's see. Yohara, would you go next, please?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Yoara. I'm here in Tucson, Arizona, service area Tucson and surrounding. My little business is Vintage Blue Cleaning. I do offer housekeeping services. I did start my LLC back in March, but I'm just now, maybe December, kind of trying to go full force and trying to build my clientele. So I am available. My ideal weekend is hiking. It looks like everybody here is on board with the hiking, so definitely love the views. And ending hike with maybe grilling out and maybe going swimming. So that would be my ideal weekend.
Arizona and hiking is very common thing for sure. So you're the first person I think we've ever had from Tucson, so welcome. Thank you much. Thank you very much. If anybody has connections in Tucson, make sure and chat with her, and you can hopefully help her get connected with their business. Jason is next. Would you go next, please?
Jason Morales, Valley Power and Lighting, electrical contractor. My service area is valley-wide, and my ideal weekend is camping. I enjoy camping with the family. Any national park or state park is good for me.
All right. Thank you for being here. Riley, would you go next, please?
Hi, my name is Riley. I'm with Peppermint Pest Control. We're the new kid on the block, making a splash in the industry. We're bringing back old school values of that top-notch customer service, but bringing modern day solutions with the better products to service your home. So we do custom tailored solutions for each and every individual home. And we look really good doing it, and we love it. We do general pest, rodent, bird control, mosquitoes, and termites. A lot of these answers for Arizona was really good, but I've got a large crew of pups, so we're big yard people. So yeah, anywhere hanging out in the front yard, in the backyard, swimming, grilling out, watching movies. So perfect weather for that.
Did you say your service area?
Valley-wide.
Valley Y? Okay, very good.
Yes.
And a new member of Go Local Arizona too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming today. Laura, would you go next, please?
Sure. So, hi everyone. I'm Laura Wood, and I own a couple of therapy practices actually. The newest practice that we just opened in Gilbert and Chandler is called Core Self, where we offer integrated medication management and psychotherapy, along with TMS services and esketamine, for major depressive disorder and PTSD. So we are, like I said, in Gilbert and Chandler, but we also offer virtual services for therapy and medication management. We see kids ages 5 and up, all the way through adults. We have couples therapy, family therapy, and can kind of work with whatever situation is arising for you. My favorite thing to do on the weekend is literally just nothing, like lay in my pool and listen to podcasts and get a tan. That's pretty much it.
Very nice. That's another Arizona type thing to do.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for being here today. Stacy, would you go next, please?
Hello, thank you so much for having me. It's my first time here. I'm a nutritionist with Balanced Holistic Nutrition, which is based in Anthem, Arizona, and we offer personalized functional nutrition, which is not a one size fits all. We have in-person and virtual. I'm obviously virtual because I'm actually currently in New Hampshire. But Andy Coffee used to come to these. She's typically here, and I'm here for her for the team today. And we do accept most commercial insurance plans, and we do have cash pay options as well. So thank you so much.
Did you say your weekend thing to do?
Oh, my favorite weekend thing to do in Arizona. Hiking for sure. I really enjoyed hiking when I was there recently. Hopefully we'll move there one day.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
Nikki, welcome back.
Thank you. Hi, guys. Hope you're ready for me. All right, so I own a mobile nursing company. I actually predominantly focus on weight loss, GLP-1s. I'm sure everybody's heard of those. I actually lost 110 pounds myself taking it. So I offer that nationwide for my patients. And I also do mobile IV therapy. That's predominantly East Valley. That's where I live, and I like to stick around that area. And then I have nurses in the East Valley as well that go out and do the IVs for me also. So if someone's sick or, let's say they're just focusing on wellness, those are some things that we do IV therapy for, with vitamins and medications as well. And then I also own Classic Guys Plumbing and Air. So we do plumbing and air conditioning, and that's valley-wide, including up north and down south as well. I own Landscape Medics, doing landscaping. That is Queen Creek and Santan Valley only right now. I just opened that in December, and it took off faster than I anticipated. I actually was out there yesterday helping my guys trim these huge trees. It was really crazy, but and then I also do business loans for business owners who need money. So if you need money, that'd be me. And then the last thing is I help aspiring business owners to open up their businesses in the service industries like plumbing, air conditioning, etc. And I help other aspiring business owners to open mobile nursing companies doing mobile IV like me.
Very
And
good.
then a favorite weekend thing. I own a cabin in Crown King, and I have a ton of razors and rhinos and quads. And so I like to go up there, just ride around with my kids, especially when it's snowing. I love to go up there and play in the snow, which is something we don't get down here very often. So those are my favorite things to do.
Awesome. And since you're in the East Valley, we'll see you on February 25th, right?
Yes, I'm so excited.
At Rudy's Barbecue. Okay.
Yes,
Let's see.
I can't wait. Yep.
Okay,
Send me the link so I can share it.
I will.
Okay.
All right, Bob, would you go next? Good to see you back here, Bob.
Thank you. I'm Bob Risch, about here in Surprise, Arizona. We have a couple businesses. First one is the Office Toolbox, where we take the stress out of the day-to-day business, anywhere from notaries, fingerprints, mailboxes, graphic design. Pretty much the only thing that we don't do is advertise. We just ask you to tell everybody because we're 100% referral based. And then we also have the Caveat Institute, which we help with a lot of the training, coaching, and consulting, where we take the stress out of the day-to-day business. Whether you're opening up a business, you've been in business for years, we help with any type of training from sales to leadership, marketing, whatever that may be. So we're able to help people anywhere from if you need a stamp to helping you with your business. And we have clients worldwide. So that's what we get to do each and every day. And we love what we do. And we're passionate about helping entrepreneurs and businesses take the stress out of their day-to-day lives.
And what do you do for fun?
My favorite Arizona weekend is probably putting some type of meat on the Traeger, sitting and watching something that has to do with some type of sports on TV and relaxing, because generally my weeks are pretty crazy. So it's just kind of a shut down and relax is my favorite weekend.
Very good. Good to see you here. Robin, would you go next, please?
Hi, everybody. Robin Walsh with Mighty Dog Roofing. So we're a women-owned, family-run business here locally. So we do West Valley, North Phoenix areas. So and clear down to Buckeye. So we're kind of weird little area, but we will go wherever we need to go. Servicing customers, helping them get the right roof for the right solution that they need. Or we've been doing lots of repairs recently too. So both commercial and residential. And my favorite thing to do is golf. So whenever I can, golfing, I love spending time in the backyard. So we moved here from Portland, so this weather for us is just fabulous. So
Very good.
yeah, thank you.
All right, another brand new member of Go Local Arizona. Thank you for that. And she also came to our in-person event, so that was nice. All right, Dennis, make me look good here, fellow high school graduate.
Yeah, high school. Yeah, college. I'm Dennis Mathis II. I'm the president of Fast Service Exterminating. We do obviously pest control. We'll also do weed control and termite control as well. This is my 35th year, and my favorite thing to do on the weekend, my service area is Phoenix, basically all of Arizona, but mainly we just do the Phoenix metro area. I do have stuff up north and down in Tucson as well, but not very much. Favorite thing to do on the weekends is go out side by side and do some off-roading, especially when it's nice like right now.
Very good. Good to see you. As I mentioned earlier, he's a member of Go Local Arizona as well. Wayne Morris, would you go next, please?
Good afternoon, everyone. Wayne Morris, founder of USA Insurance Brokers. I represent over 50 carriers for individual and group health insurance, life insurance, Medicare, long-term care, disability, and tax-free retirement. I'm licensed in Arizona and 12 other states. My favorite thing to do on weekends is take my wife out to dinner, go on short trips, or go out and play golf.
Very nice. Good to see you. Let's see. Robert, would you go next, please?
Sure. Hi, my name is Rob Scranton. I'm an independent travel agent. My host company is Never Look Back Vacations. I just moved out here, so basically my service area is back in New Jersey. Some of them moved down to Florida, but since I work from home, I could be anywhere. Hope to expand out. And probably my favorite weekend would be, since I'm new here in Arizona, my kids sent me a box that scratches just like every place around around the state. So that's been pretty cool. I've been visited to Apache Junction, the gold mine, and then the Herd Museum in Phoenix, Arizona. So that was pretty cool. So
what part of New Jersey?
Bordentown, south of Trenton.
I thought you were gonna say Scranton.
No, that's Pennsylvania.
We lived in Newton for a little while, for like 2 years. Nobody knows where that is ever, but
sounds familiar.
In the hills. It's like the green. It's out. It's not in the city. It's definitely out and about. So very good. Thank you for being here.
No problem. Thanks.
Robert Valencia Jr., would you go next, please?
Hey, born and raised here, Arizona. I just moved back here from Texas. I do marketing and advertising. Mainly, I was doing automotive for the last 6 to 7 years. but now I'm kind of doing things on my own. Is trying to get my clientele up, but definitely from creative, animation, video production, kind of guy. What I like to do on the weekend, right now it is definitely going up to Sedona and getting a nice pizza from Spokes. Not definitely good.
All right, it's your first time today, so let's spend a little time on this. What is a motion graphics designer?
It can range from pretty much anything from web-based stuff, whether it's anything that's in motion. Graphic design basically, but adding motion to that, especially within social media, if you were static, 9 times out of 10, people are gonna scroll by it. Definitely bringing that motion aspect, getting that engagement, keeping people watching it more than 10 seconds.
Very good. Well, thank you for being here. We don't have anyone like you in our mix here, so it's good to have you. And if you're using ChatGPT to build all your graphics, you look just like everyone else's graphics. So remember and keep some human element and hire some people with some graphic talent to maybe help you. I mean, there's some ChatGPT that works well, but a lot of it all ends up looking the same. You can see it on Facebook just by scrolling. But so thank you for being here. Randy, would you go next, please?
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Randy Cudlotta with Excel Bookkeeping, owner of Excel Bookkeeping. That's spelled capital E, capital X, capital L. I'm a certified QuickBooks Pro advisor with over 35 years of financial services experience. I specialize in providing expert bookkeeping services for small businesses. My goal with any client is to ensure your financial records are up to date, accurate, and compliant, giving you peace of mind. Lack of integrity, experience, expertise, never an issue with this guy. Outside of bookkeeping, I'm an endurance athlete, and later this year going to be doing Ironman Mexico. So kind of training for that in my free time.
Very good. Well, thank you for being here. He's another new member of Go Local Arizona. He's on our last 20 list here that I'll post again in a second. All right, did I miss anybody? It looks like I didn't. Okay, very good. Jessica, that worked out really good with the spotlighting, so thank you. Just real quickly, any current members of Go Local Arizona, do you use our member expert blog? Meaning, do you post blog articles? Raise your hand. Do you post blog articles on our blog? Some of you do. Jessica, you guys do. Okay. If you don't, I would definitely suggest it. I'm going to put in the chat a link to the page. And if you're having trouble getting some traffic and you're having some trouble getting some eyeballs, go look at some of the articles on this page that I just put in the chat. And if you scroll down a little ways, you'll see some of these articles that have 600 or 700 views. If your page is getting 600 or 700 views in a matter of months, that's amazing. But this blog does really well, especially if you put out good content, tips about your business, tips about bookkeeping, tips on oil changes. And so I would highly suggest you, if you're a member, you just go on the dashboard, post blog articles. The secret to blog articles is you tell people what they need to do, not how to do it, right? You tell people what they need to do, not how to do it. Because the how to do it, you charge for, right? So you give them some easy tips and get their interest, show that, Randy showed that he's the expert in bookkeeping with so many years of QuickBooks experience. And then that can help, that can help drive traffic to you, to your website, your credibility and things like that. So just wanted to encourage that. So let's see, what time is it? 3:32. All right, huge group today. This is wonderful. So we're going to break into the smaller groups now. Zoom is going to invite you to a room here in just a minute, and just accept that, please, and have the questions handy. In fact, I'll probably post them one more time here in just a second. For the second round, Zoom does not always make it quite as sometimes it puts you back in this with the same people. So just in case it does do that for the second groups, then we'll have you switch around a little bit. But hopefully with this number of people, it'll be nice and random, so we get a good mix of people. So just give me 1 second and I will start the breakout rooms. All right, here we go. You should have an invitation now.